world-renowned Pizza Ranch studio. I'm with some of the best guys you'll ever see at this moment of your life, and I do mean that this very second. You won't see a better group of looking guys than Guy Newcomb, Darren Archer, and the big fella at the bottom here. That's Johnny Mack. That's me. I am the leader of the pack when it comes to looks. When it comes to this group, I am head over heels. For these guys to be on camera with me is considered for them to be out of their league. All right, everyone. This is Cardinals Cubs rivals. This is Yankees versus Red Sox. This is big time here, guys. And I am the stud of the group here. But I won't digress. All right, here we go. This is our last and final segment. We're gonna have a little fun here. We're gonna talk a little bit about some our college sports here because we want to make sure that we're all inclusive. And there's some exciting baseball going on. Guys, start us off with what you want to tell us about what's happening down there in College of the Ozarks.
Well, like the NCCAA, which is the National Christian College Athletic Association, baseball regional going on. I actually have two nephews that are playing it. They're playing on different teams. So my dad's been down there the entire week trying to watch games and dodge raindrops. The number one ranked team going into the regional is BBC, Baptist Bible College. They have came through so far. They've gotten to the championship game unscathed. So whoever they meet on Friday morning at 10 o'clock in the championship game will have to beat them twice. College of the Ozarks is still alive, but they lost in the first round. They were upset by the 7 seed. So they've had to come all the way back through the losers bracket. And they're playing right now as we're recording this, depending on rain. I don't know what the weather is down there right now, but they played a game yesterday against Randall University that was suspended in the fourth inning with College of the Ozarks leading, I believe. They'll have to finish that game, and then at 6:30, the winner of that game will play Champion Christian College. And then that winner will then move on to championship round tomorrow at 10 a.m. versus Baptist Bible College. Elsewhere in the GLVC tournament, Drury kind of narrowly gets in, but they haven't played since April 30th because they had their bye week, the last week of the regular season. So they kind of had to sit and wait to see if they were going to get in. They do get in as the 6th seed, and they upset the 3 seed Maryville today in extra innings. In 11 innings, they get the win. They put up three runs in the top of the 11th, and they hold on for the 6-3 victory. The Missouri State Bears, their game with Lindenwood, a new Division I school out of St. Louis, was rained out yesterday. Obviously, that will not be made up as we're approaching the end of the regular season. They go to SIU this weekend. SIU currently sits in 3rd place, 2 games behind the Bears, who are pretty snug in that 2nd place role right now. And if the Bears take 2 out of 3, then the worst they can finish is in 2nd place. And then they go to the 1-seeded or the 1st place team the following weekend at Indiana State. So an outside opportunity for the Bears still to get the 1 seed. But if you remember correctly, a year ago, they were the 6th seed going into the tournament and lost the game, had to go all the way through the losers bracket, and they end up winning the tournament going on to the regional. So that, along with high school baseball districts starting on Friday in the smaller schools, the smaller classifications, lots of baseball, but lots of rain. So we hope we can get them in.
Yeah, absolutely. We needed the rain, but sometimes you wish you could just hold off for some of these student athletes get a chance to play. DA, what you got for us on that side of the screen, my brother?
Yeah, NAIA, both baseball and softball will start their regional tournaments next week. All of the states' conference tournaments have been concluded, and I believe the draw for softball is this evening, and maybe baseball is this evening as well. So should have some more information up on that as soon as possible. And then a lot of the NAIA and NCAA Division III and NCAA Division I tournaments are currently ongoing. And then in the NCAA Division II, the regional tournaments start today as we speak, and both Central Missouri and Missouri Southern both qualified for the NCAA Division II regional tournaments. So that's kind of the softball schedule wrapped up in a nutshell, and good luck to all of our state teams as they advance through conference and regional play.
Absolutely. Guy, let me finish up here this segment, I want to ask you a couple questions about the leadoff club and some of our winners. Who was give me some of the highlights of the leadoff club last week, which some of our local athletes were honored, and we had a new award that was named after one of our cherished coaches here in Ozarks. God, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we had, with doing the Springfield area, including the area in the quarterback club, the tip-off club, and the leadoff club, we've had to kind of double up, so to speak, on the awards. So we have a city award winner and an area award winner. And this year's we're going through because all the city award winners are named for coaches, whether it's Dick Birmingham or players, Steve Brewer, Dave Dickensheet, Brent Thomas. Has an award named after him, a longtime coach and player at Missouri State, and so we got together with some of the area people, came up with some awards for the area, and our area player of the year was actually Gavin Beckner from our MVP, I should say, from Republic High School. It was named after Doug Jones. Doug Jones, the all-time winningest coach in Missouri high school baseball history, coached at Mansfield. Had a lot of guys play at the collegiate level. Barry Short played at the professional level. We lost him to brain cancer about 3 or 4 years ago, maybe a little longer than that, but within the last decade. And so we wanted to honor him and his family. His wife and both of his sons made the trip up from Mansfield. They were in the room as part of it, and they actually took care of everybody's meal at the banquet. And I don't mean just the coaches. I mean, everybody who walked through that door at Pizza Ranch, they picked up the tab for them. So it was a great event, and it was great. The area coaches, they received it really well from all the sports, basketball, football, and baseball. It's going to be probably late August before that group gets together again, and I'm certainly looking forward to it. It's always been a thrill of mine. I started going back in 2011. Then I was the president from 2012 to 2015, and then again in 2017 and 18. And I guess right now I'm probably the president now, but I don't like to talk. When I get to these meetings, I open them up and I close them, and it's always great to see guys like Bill Rowe does not miss. Coach Rowe is there at every one of them. Our coaches very, very rarely miss. And we'll have, guys, Mark Fisher will show up. Tom Mast comes, Corey Riggs, Don West, Ray Meyer are a few of the names, local media guys or recent media guys. So it's a great event, and but you'd be hard pressed to beat my dad there to get some food, because he's the first guy there every Monday, but he enjoys it as well.
Well, Pizza Ranch has the best fried chicken around. Guy, you're always my president. We don't even have to, check the election votes or anything like that. You're my president always, but you got my vote, my friend. There's a couple other things, and thank you, guy, for the work you put in with the leadoff club, quarterback club, and tip-off club. You're doing an excellent job. Gentlemen, there's a couple other things I want to hit on before we get out of here today. One thing, DA, was very interesting, I thought, was that the men's high school volleyball is now a sanctioned sport. Tell me a little bit more about that, DA.
Yeah. Misha came out today with an announcement that boys volleyball will now be a sanctioned sport. It's primarily the sport is in St. Louis right now, but I would suspect with the announcement made today, that will quickly spread throughout the state, and especially a lot of your bigger schools that have bigger numbers with the boys population. Just another avenue for kids to get involved in sports, and we've all been benefactors of playing high school athletics, and just another great opportunity for young people to be involved with Misha.
I agree with you. Also, good for them. Good for Misha for getting it right and adding the boys volleyball. Hey, we would not be a full broadcast if we didn't mention the Chiefaholics. Like I said, I thought I saw him on National and Kearney, somewhere around there. He was up in that Walgreens, where everybody was at Walgreens right there in National. Maybe it was him, maybe it wasn't. We still are going to give you one of our Missouri Sports Network's hat for the first person that calls the tip line and reports that man and gets him apprehended. All right, Guy, big fella. Hey, it's been another great show. Hey, we'll see everyone out there in Wonderland next week about the same time. You're listening to Huddle Up here in the Missouri Sports Network inside of the Pizza Ranch studio. I vote Guy for president. DA, vice president, maybe. You're more like the defense of nothing. And I, myself, will be the master of ceremonies doing all of this. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening. We'll catch up with you next week. Be safe out there.
And a king size tub big enough for 10 plus me. For what you need.